Let's get the load on. Loading screens. The entire reason I have display capture, so you guys can see the loading screens. All right. Remember Crazy Wendy?
Records show that empty wastewater canal connects every building in this district. Perhaps the local residents know more. I've been investigating this district myself due to occurrences of my passenger's name in certain communications.
Ava.
Belief needs no armaments.
Belief needs no armament.
Never cower from the truth. His time will come again. Belief needs no armaments.
Belief needs no armament. Right. So this is the Templar compound. We were sent here after finishing the Blackgate stuff. Our goals are to infiltrate. That's basically it. That's all our only real goals. We had a chat with Crazy Wendy, who told us a bunch of stuff. No, it doesn't say Purin, it says purity.
Your time on this earth is limited, freak.
Run, Wendy.
Are you even
trying? No, I was mostly standing still. Don't worry, Wendy, you're safe. What have we got in here? Medkit. And a multi-tool. Always hunt through dumpsters, so you never know what you'll find. Could be something amazing. Are you chill yet? No. His ammo clip flew all the way over there. The classic 3 p.m. sun is hitting the window hard. So I'll probably be slamming on brightness a bit so I can see better. Makes me want to angle the computer, really. Hello.
Hey, are you one of the workers from that factory under the canal? My mom said to see if you need a message boy. We need the credits.
The fucking
Sorry,
rat!
I don't work there. You said it's a factory in the canal? What else do you know about
This rat!
It's definitely a secret base of some kind. Guys in uniform moving in weird machines in the
Oh
middle
my
of the night.
god!
If you want to get in and check it out, I can tell you where all the guards are.
Sure, tell me about the guards. I have a map of the area and you could show me.
Okay, I'll mark where they are. Just give me enough credits for a doctor's visit. My mom's sick.
This isn't a scam, is it?
Honest, we really need the money.
I have plenty of money.
Here's the money to mark the map.
This rat, though.
There you go. My mom said this map would get me in trouble. Boy, was she wrong.
Fucking rats. Is the where's the camera? Up here? Must be. Come on, Alex. I'm climbing. It wasn't a camera, it was a turret.
System disruption significant.
Yay, it's been scrambled. He's now with me. Let's shut it down to be safe. Why can I not punch through a bench?
I guess this is it, finally. The front line.
Maybe I should check the map I paid for. What's my map? Here we go. You are here. Oh, there's just a bunch of them there. Underground complex there. Battle Church, Saman's office.
Purity and heart, mind and body. Mind and body.
Alex, for God's sakes. We heard something, but we don't know where they are. Yarr! They became pirates.
Here! There's been a scuffle. No!
There's been a scuff. Ugh. Yeah, get owned. We don't. Again, we have all the black market and all the biomonsters we need. We've recovered canisters of the genetic pollutants for biomod nanites infusion. They're not even the licensed form of this technology. All the more dangerous if that's possible. Destroy them all immediately. Keeps them around. How about I use some grenades on that guy? Do I have any grenades I can use on that guy? Why am I carrying around an old pistol when I have the better pistol? Temporarily drop this pistol. Just pick up some concussion grenades. Move it. God damn it. Oh, that didn't work out so well. There's only one multi-tool for this. I might as well, honestly. I know I have, like, more than I need, but why not, right?
Give me a shot. Mercenaries.
How many do we have now? 5 of each. Just in case. Well, this is just in case I ever want to swap around. Let's do some snipping. Where you at? There you at.
For purity.
For purity! Ugh. Sewers. Always something. Flamethrower guy.
Damage severe.
I heard someone talking. Oh.
Huh?
It's that lady.
What? Is someone there?
Nope. I'm about to ruin this woman's whole career.
Investigating specific threat.
That's a strange sound. Is it really?
It sure sounded like someone was mucking about. Oh well.
Encounter probable.
Oh well. I must have been wrong. It probably wasn't anyone after all. Or am I? I think I walked all the way around now. Hey, it's back to Crazy Wendy. Belief needs no armaments.
Never cower from the truth.
I hate she'd already said that one. Where was the robot? Oh, hello. Multi-tool? Don't mind if I do. Never too many emotes. We have too many. We have a lot of emotes. But don't worry, it's gonna be a long while until we get the next one. So we're chill for a bit.
Intrusion unresolved. Archiving data.
Where? How? Are you like in the sewers, little guy? Ah, there he is. What was he guarding? I guess just this path? Just in case you didn't want to walk here? Where am I even going? Show me on the map again. Oh my god, don't... Why does it have to be at the bottom? Why do I have to do it every time? Goddamn console UI. That's not even where I am now. I need to make my way north up, I guess. Just keep going north. And eventually to the underground complex, I suppose. Oh. Well, I guess I could just go to the church. Is there anything in the complex? I like how I can still see the keypad behind the map. That's totally not annoying. Well, I guess my only goal is infiltrate the base. But also, it's not necessarily just the church I'm going to. Okay, if I'm at the church now... My god, I have to go down again. Just go south. Underground complex? It just doesn't feel like there's anything in this quote-unquote underground complex. Aha! Now we're talking. Who needs anything? Like being able to punch just kind of removes all other... Oh, dude. That's a painful way to die. Oh, he's not even dead. Poor guy.
Nothing. We've got hostiles.
You should have run.
Did you just throw a grenade? You hit nobody with that, buddy. Inventory is full. Time to spend some. Like 2 here. There's just ammo in there. That's not worth grabbing. The actual useful stuff isn't protected by multi-tools. Pack of cigarettes. How useless. What the grenades? Jesus. Make me use my combat multi-tool, please. Food. Medkit. I'll use a medkit. Use an energy cell. Went out. Got some more food. Grenades. No. But there's a multi-tool here, but I want to use it, but there's no reason to use it because it's just garbage. It's just... Ah, fuck it. I might as well. There's no reason not to use it. Now that I can just pick it up anyway. See, my ammo's full. That was useless. What are these machines? Like, I don't know. Sort of weird presses. Oh god, I can't see shit. I mean, it wasn't the most exciting underground complex. Really. I guess it's time to go to the church now. At least I know there's a multi-tool here if I need one. My drill press? Yeah. No, yeah, I figured like that was some sort of press to do stuff, but why are they here? Like, why are they here? Why do you need that many drill presses? And for what? Like, there's nothing else in that room except the presses. That's all there was. That felt weird to me.
His time will come again.
His time will come again. Hello, Billy. Taking the long way around. Not the most comfortable position. There's literally nothing I can pick up here. I'll just throw that around. And go to the church. Let's do this. The presses are full of cocaine? I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. That's not really their type of crime. Cocaine.
Investigating specific threat. Intrusion unresolved. Archiving data. Auxiliary circuits engaged.
Hey, one shot finally. Electricity. Fine. We have plenty. Hello, friend.
Initiating repairs. Finished.
I did that just to save my little repair buddy. So that he can leave if he probably doesn't fit. Oh well. Means I can mash about as many. Multi-tool? No. Medkit?
You're inside. Good. The sequencing module should be stored on some man's private computer. More when you reach the Luminon's command area.
You're inside. Yeah, why hack the door when there's a broken window? Don't mind me just clipping through the wall. But I need to crouch. I have walk silent. Jesus. I have a lot of mods now. It's a shame that I have no guns to put them on, because all my guns have gotten their stuff already. Even the mag rail. Turret down there. That's about it, honestly. Hey, key! Where's the chamber? Andy? Why that was there, nobody knows. I don't have the key code for that. Oh yeah, this is where we came from. Okay. What actually is that? Is that like a... No, it's a dude.
This better not be a joke.
Ow.
I'm not letting you off so easy. shut down. That's strange. This is too simple.
This is too simple. Let's jump down that medkit.
Let's make this a quick one.
Thank you. Is there still a robot in there that's shooting me? Yep. Okay, you just killed your own friend. That was... Run! Is that a turret of some sort? Well, how do we get around that? Hello? Oh, yep. No, it's gonna continue shooting. I'm so It wasn't even the plan. Oh no, there's a spider bot. Target assessment, vulnerable proceeding. How can I get in here without getting shot to death? Oh, I just do that. How did... It shoots really fast. I feel like maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. I wanna... I could. I have 5 biomods. I could just completely drop all my stuff and pick up bot masking instead, wherever the hell it is. Which one has bot masking? This one? Yeah. But that means no electrostatic discharge, so obviously no. But it doesn't look like I can go through here. Unless this is a path that works. Which maybe it is. I mean, the turret is still here.
Target leaving zone.
There we go. Honestly, I should have done that from the very beginning. Oh, I saved here. That was a dumb place to save. No, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I need to accept the fact that I did it and not just quick save to save me a multi-tool. I have 40 multi-tools. I'm pretty sure I don't need to pick up a single one for the rest of the game and I'm good. If anything, I have too many. I gotta stop being such a hoarder in this game. Sunprod, why not?
You aren't so special anymore, Denton. Maybe you remember Billy Adams.
Lumen Saman, where are you?
She's as much Denton as you, thanks to the Apostle Core infusions. I sent her through the teleporter to locate and kill JC.
And I'm right behind her.
About 3 hours behind, if my clock is right. I now know where the teleporter takes its passengers. My people are closing in on JC's sanctuary this very second.
Your enemies know who you are. You can't hide for long.
Little do you realize how vulnerable they will be if I can use JC's power against them. I can remain hidden long enough for Billy to complete her assignment. Then it will be your turn to hide.
Well, I always did kind of suspect / know that Billy was working with Lumen and Saman, but just in case it wasn't more obvious, just flat out told me.
Versus tracking report 1242, Clara Sparks. She is naive but loyal. She's allied herself with the WTO, who've placed her high in the ranks owing to her abilities. Intel suggests that Dumier has recognized her special abilities as well, and seems to be treating her as a special protege. She was last seen in Trier, dispatched for security for the Order WTO Summit.
So much better with light on.
Tarsus Tracking Report 1351. Leo Jankowski. Last seen in Cairo among the Omar. First assassination attempt unsuccessful. He is still alive. Unclear the nature of his relationship with the cyborgs. Appears to be a simple mercenary, but the Omar will study his biomod technology. Recommend upgrade to Omar threat classification.
Tarsus Tracking Report 4117, Alex D. There are concerns that D may be the greatest threat among his peers. Last seen in Cairo, questioning Layla Nassif for the WTO. Intel suggests that he now has objectives in Trier. This makes it imperative that we get our agent through the gate immediately and shut it down.
It's so weird that they just called me D.
Tarsus Tracking Report 1242, Clara Sparks.
Like everyone else got a last name. That's why I was always so suspicious. From the very beginning. Like, oh yeah, D. Oh, like she has Sparks, Adams, Jankowski. Oh, but I'm Alex D. Oh, D. Oh, D. Like, if it was just gonna be, obviously it was just Denton. But why?
Now meet your pilot outside and return to Trier. We're going to find out if this teleportation device really works.
They should have just given me a name. And not a fake name, really. It should have been like Alex Davis. And then they're gonna be like, secretly, it's not Davis. It's Denton, dun dun dun, or so, I don't know, something. It just feels weird that I'm Alex D. And everyone else has their name. D stands for don't ask. What a small map. Every map's so small. Ah, game is good, but game is flawed.
Initiating repairs. Functionality restored.
Let's jump down on some food. And a med kit. Let's go back to Trier, I suppose. I have to pass through this. Alex Toned. Alex not Ned. Not Ned. I don't know about not Ned. Alex Denton. Fuck. Alex D. Anton. Yeah. Speaking of Clara Sparks.
Alex, stop. I have something to tell you about Chairman Dumier.
Yeah?
It's... I can hardly believe it. He doesn't really work for the WTO. The whole organization is a sham.
I know.
You know? But he told me not to tell you. What's going on?
I'm not sure. He and Nicolette Duclair admitted everything to me. He wants me to go through the Apostle Corps teleporter that connects to J.C. Denton's sanctuary. Only the trainees can use it. Billy already went through, on a mission for the Templars.
Billy? A Templar? Wow, am I the only one without a secret alliance?
Billy's been working for the Templars all along. She single-handedly brought down Apostle Corps and helped destroy her home city.
I could go through the teleporter too, right? I wonder why Chairman Dumier ordered me to stay here and secure the church.
Maybe you should follow me to Antarctica. Billy would hardly be a match for both of us.
I don't know. I think I'd better play it safe right now.
Are you sure?
Chairman Dumier is watching me very closely. I'd better stay behind. Besides, I still believe in the WTO, just not its leader. I don't see any reason to make trouble. I'll have more influence on the WTO from inside the ranks. Most WTO personnel believe in the original charter. The organization as a whole can prevail against one man. I have a job to do. I only talked to Billy briefly in Seattle, but I could tell right away that something was off. I'm still confused about why we were created. Maybe you'll find out something in Antarctica. Thanks for being honest with me, Alex. Somehow I know I can trust you.
It's funny how she says Antarctica.
You better go.
Why does she know we're going to Antarctica before I know?
I only
Like,
talked to Billy
Chadumier would not have told
right away that
Sparks. It's a bit
something was
weird.
off.
Belief needs no armament.
Belief needs no armaments. Alright, Ava. Take us out of here. Wait. Multitool. Right? Yes. I knew I was gonna get use of it. Aha! Was there anything else in this place? Aha! Uh-huh. Everything else is not so aha. Seriously? 2 multi-tools for 2 shitty grenades? That is the least worth it. Well, we're full on everything. Back to Trier. Where the hell am I walking? God damn it, wrong way.
Never cower from the truth.
Who is the woman?
An associate of mine.
She has the same occipital implants as you do. Interesting.
I don't have time for small talk. Take me back to downtown Trier.
As you wish.
You should small talk with Ava.
Let's go.
It'd be interesting, Alex.
Alex, may I give you some advice?
I really need to be getting back.
What seems like victory may simply be the first stage of your defeat.
You sound like you know something I don't.
Be careful of Luminant Saman.
What's it to you?
I've seen others fall for his pretty deceptions. They've ended up doing unspeakably ugly things.
I appreciate the concern, but I can think for myself.
I hope you can, Alex. I sincerely hope you can.
The Templars are one step ahead of us, but not for long.
What's happening? I've heard strange stories about Her Holiness.
God damn it.
Like what?
Just rumors. But is it true? Did she make a secret alliance with the WTO?
Her Holiness and Mr. Dumier are leaders of a secret society called the Illuminati.
I don't understand.
The woman you call Her Holiness is the daughter of the Illuminatus Beth Duclair. She founded the church after the collapse as a foothold to regaining power.
But how could she support the WTO?
She and Mr. Dumier knew that it would be too hard to pull together a global government from the chaos of the collapse. They chose to reinvent specific aspects of power and then bring them together later into one body.
The scriptures, though, were they...
A well-designed psychological tool.
I grew up in post-collapse Hong Kong. My parents were Max Chen and Maggie Chow, conspirators involved with MJ-12. I swore I would never ruin myself with lies the way they did.
You aren't the one to blame.
I deceived millions, hundreds of millions of people. I'm such a fool.
The Templars are one step ahead of us, but not for long. Repair the gate with the sequencing module. Find your long-lost older brother on the other side, then wait for my orders.
Come to the tavern. I have more to tell you about
What are you
JC's
looking
condition and why you are so important.
Remember my advice, Alex. You will need it.
So many people talking to me.
I was one of the church's first disciples.
They threw
Lie to
in
me.
her parentage a little bit out of nowhere. It's like, oh, my parents were Maggie Chow and Max Chen. It's like, wait, what? Maggie Chow, of course, you remember. And Max Chen was the leader of the Red Arrow. We met them both in Hong Kong.
My whole life. Just something they outlined on a piece of paper.
JC Denton killed your mom, by the way. Sorry about that. But yeah, she was evil. And she just mentioned, like, oh, and they were both involved in MB12, and I didn't want to be involved. And it's like, Anyway, I'm going to the Black Gate, but first I'm going to talk to Tracer Tong.
I will have to stop by the gun shop.
Meanwhile, we have been...
We were only following Luminon Saman.
See, your main mistake, Mizuki, is having coffee in the first place. Because coffee does not taste good.
The Nine Worlds is a no-weapon zone, strictly enforced since the riots.
So you want me to disarm in the middle of a war zone?
No, you've just got to consent to the standard deactivation procedure before entry. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock bytecode, which will effectively freeze all your weapons. Sensors at the exit will automatically reactivate every...
You know why?
I'm not
It's
letting you
proof
shut
it doesn't
me down.
taste good?
Then...
It's because,
The Nine... No.
It's because everyone has to put in milk and sugar and all kinds of stuff in it to make it taste good. And cinnamon and everything.
Time again for a dark bullet. In the bullseye today, Chairman Dumier of the...
Nope. He just sells scramble grenades, so nope. I'm just here to talk to Tracer. I can remember where he is. There he is.
When you go to Antarctica and find JC, remember what hangs in the balance. I haven't told you just how powerful JC has become.
One of the other trainees, Billy Adams, has already gone through the gate.
She has signed her soul over to the Luddites, the haters of technology. Protect JC, or she could plunge the world into another dark age. Trust me, I was like her 20 years ago, and I still share some of the blame for triggering the collapse.
I thought you said JC was powerful.
He is, but the merger with the Helios AI has been problematic. He has fallen into a state of near catatonia and will be vulnerable until you can revive him.
How do I do that?
By transferring your biomod architecture to JC, you will complete his interface to the AI and bring him out of the coma. This is a job we intended for Paul, but now it falls on your shoulders.
Paul Denton?
He too is helpless and in need of our new systems. We thought we had the infusions perfected 3 years ago, but his body rejected them violently. He had to be cryogenically frozen until we could finish the design.
The leader of the Cairo facility, captured by the Templars.
Exactly. JC will tell you more. Please, don't delay. Every passing minute brings your friend Billy one step closer to murdering the only sincere leader humanity has ever had. I never imagined that all 4 of our facilities would be compromised at once.
Okay, no sound to that one.
Extraordinary times, my young friend. We are about to see the rebirth of global civilization. What form it takes will shape human history for centuries.
I think that's pretty much all there is to do here. We're just off for the Black Gate now.
The whole reason I joined the Order was to get away from factory model thinking.
I swear there's a mission for her. Otherwise, why does she have a special name? Maybe I'm just misremembering. It has been a while since I played this. Maybe it's just for flavor. She got a name of her own. All right, to the Black Gate. What if you didn't save Paul on the previous game? It just assumes you did. It doesn't load up any save files or anything. It just sort of assumes. Part of that is like why it also says like, oh yeah, you did all 3 endings, which makes no real sense. It's hard to fit in all 3 endings. So what they instead do is like, what happened was, Paige died. JC merged with Helios, but the collapse still happened. So, all 3 of the endings kind of happen, but none of them really happened, you know? Which is weird. It makes it so that no one gets to feel like, ah yeah, what I did actually was the thing that mattered, because no, it didn't. No one really got to see that. Because JC didn't end up part of the Illuminati. You didn't shut down all global communication and destroy Helios and everyone. What the oh, hello?
Impressive work taking down that bot.
Oh, is this you again?
Okay, that's enough.
What was that?
Watch out!
Oh, it's battle time.
Damn you, lady!
Well, poor guards.
Ah, come on!
I got him, don't worry.
Wonder if there's a bounty on this one.
We got him, friends. We got him. Am I in the right place? I think I am. No, I'm not. I'm not. This is the Templar compound. Or, no? Yes? Where am I? Hello? No, I think this is where I'm going. And I'm climbing up and going inside the area. Yeah. That's why there's people here again. There we go. Well, I mean, yeah, I think they did what they did to sort of make sure that every ending got represented in a way, and also so that it made for an interesting world for the sequel. But there's kind of a reason that like there's never been like a sequel. Like all the other Deus Ex games have been prequels. Because you couldn't really
turned on the generator, so now you must upload the sequencing module from the gate control room.
Control room. There's, I guess. There's a lot of WTO here.
This is the main control room. You should be able to install the sequencing module at the computer terminal.
RIP scientist. It annoys me that even if I don't need to hack, I just hack everything now.
Wonderful. The device is operational.
I just hack always.
Simply take a deep breath and step inside. I'm willing to bet that this thing actually works.
Alright, let's go through the gate. Here we go. It's from Manati saying, should I rather make a pasta bolognese or tomato soup? Ooh. Both, but you can do the tomato soup today and pasta tomorrow.
Please speak with me. I can explain what has come to pass.
Hello?
No more violence. All friends of JC. Yet more deviation from the plan. Paul was to arrive with the key, bringing the perfected genetic code. JC was to awaken to greet the new age. Instead, that woman came, followed soon after by the hateful ones. Where is Paul? What is going on?
I'll bet that your intruders are Billy Adams along with some Templar backup. After that, I have no idea what you're talking about.
When JC arrived, so many years ago, and the Versalite base fell silent, he took care of us. In return, we would maintain his habitat while he slept, and await Apostlecore's masterpiece. Paul was to accompany the key, but instead 2 keys have arrived, and Paul remains nowhere.
So where are the keys? The gate must use some sort of DNA fingerprinting, and since both Billy and I have Denton genetic code, we were able to use it. It was never about the training, was it? They were just perfecting the DNA.
And the gate has only brought us destruction. The hateful ones threaten, capture, and murder us. We can neither fulfill our duties to JC, nor can we get to his habitat to awaken him.
Why would the Templars bother with capture? I hate to be so blunt, but it seems that elimination would make more sense.
It is not clear. It seems they are trying to learn more about us, but in gravely vicious ways. Right now, there is one of our number in captivity. If you could help him reach this location, it would mean a great deal to us.
Yeah, so this is the part where the story takes a bit of a strange turn. We travel through the magical teleportation gate to Antarctica, where JC lives, and then it turns out that all of the Greys now cannot teleport and talk to us, and they've been JC's friends, and now they're guarding it here. And yeah, it's more than a bit weird, honestly. Can I want to go up to this stuff up here.
Where's peace?
Where did they go? Leader man, you're kind of in the way. Let me drop it. Can I not drop it normally? Please, for God's sakes, drop it normally and let me climb. Fuck it, I'll just pick it up by jumping. Well, you're in the way for me, man. Scrambler grenade and spider bomb, we got it. Yeah, so apparently just these Greys, which aren't aliens, mind you. They're not actually aliens. They're just like genetic experience, genetic mutants that have been like I think originally they were like monkeys or something, and they've been like incredibly mutated on. So they're not actually aliens from outer space, but it's a bit weird. Anyway, what did I even get? I think I got a mod. I have so many mods. I have 4 increased range mods.
Perhaps you fear that you will inadvertently do the bidding of the Illuminati. Have patience. Nothing will be the same once you have revived JC Denton. Welcome to Antarctica, JC's sanctuary for 20 years.
I wonder what was the point of that? Oh, we placed one of this in the way. It's like, come on. Anyway, let's go ready for some sniffing.
Why do you persist? Tong, Dumier, Her Holiness, they're all fools. Do you really understand what they're asking you to do? Go to 1004 and I'll contact you there.
Okay. Really wants to chat. Hey, Pingos! I do like this area, though. Because this area is so different to all the others. It's part of what makes it feel a bit special. See if I can find 1004 without running into any fools who want to scrap. Well, that's a tent. I wonder what number it is. Oh god, he got on the slow climb. Don't shoot the penguins, turn bad. I am not gonna shoot penguins. They are nice and cute. Ooh, come on. Whoops, that was a miss and a half. There we go. A Greasel and a Grey. Whoops. Oh, it is 1004. Can I just lure them out to open for me instead? Oh, dude. Let's get punching.
Quite near the captured Grey that their leader was talking about. Save the poor creature, or the Templars will vivisect him to learn about the Grey's vulnerabilities.
Hello. Pretty sure I can find the key for that. I don't need to waste my precious multi-tools. Okay, I just found a multi-tool, and my inventory is full. Fine! Hello, friend.
What do you require?
Find your way home.
You should be safe. I mean, I hope so, at least. Pretty sure I killed everyone patrolling here. Is there no way for me to get inside without multi-tooling? Let's check the roof again. Maybe there's a path. Don't fall down, Alex D. Yeah, here we go.
Listen, I don't know exactly what they've all told you, but you're just a pawn. And reviving an ancient mad cyborg isn't gonna help anyone.
And you found that the Templars are a sane and reasonable employer?
Lesser of the evils offered at this point. The other entities all want you to revive the man responsible for the collapse. What good can that possibly accomplish? Apostle Corps wants to worship him, and the Illuminati wants to try to control him.
And what would you propose?
The only safe way to deal with such dangerous power and such an unstable individual is to destroy him. It's the only way.
That's an interesting viewpoint, especially considering JC's work made us both what we are today.
That hardly matters in the grand scheme of things. You can try, but you're not going to be able to stop me from repurposing the Helios core for more beneficial purposes.
3 multi-tools. That's real expensive. 2 multi-tools? It's getting ridiculous now. Are they gonna be evil to me? Probably.
What do you think some...
Oh, they were gonna talk. Let's listen to them talk. See you around turn. Are the penguins gonna talk too? Penguin army attack? I wish. If you could make penguins your friends, you can assault with penguins. That'd be amazing.
What do you think Saman's plans are for her in the long run? He's just using her for her abilities. Once she outlives her usefulness, I doubt he'll care what we do with her. I can't believe he would recruit some modified freak, especially for a mission as critical as this one. To find a monster, you've got to be a monster, apparently. We were too pure to track him down, but she sniffed him out immediately. But can we trust her? We don't need to trust her. Just keep her on a short enough leash. As far as I'm concerned, she's just a trained beast.
When the time comes, we must make the proper remembrances.
They didn't expect the crouching tiger. That's me. I'm the crouching tiger. Onward to purity. 3 multi-tools for a biomod thing. I don't know. But the data cube might be good, I guess. Let's see what the data cube says. Nope. It's just a biomod. Yeah, that's not worth 3 multi-tools, considering I just do not need them whatsoever. Good night, Mizuki. AFK make it tomato soup? Nice. Not that you hear me, but nice. Out of box, inbox. Tomorrow becomes yesterday. The Versa life story. It tastes like chicken. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. What? That makes no sense. Templar Spartan Challenge winner. Why must you tempt me so? Maybe I'll just grab it anyway. Then I can at least pick up multi-tools, you know? What's the harm? I have 6 of them now. Wow, they managed to balance that knife real nice. Okay. I recognize that sound. Hey! Hello, buddy. Oh yeah, these are the dudes in the armor. With their weak spot at the back, which I can't really shoot. I'll have to shoot them a whole bunch instead.
Repairing damage. Repairs complete.
Yes. This way.
Holy shit, is JC!
Target leaving zone.
Gotta make my way past this stupid turret first. I mean, I can mag rail it if need be. Okay, and I think that's what we need to do.
This area is severe. Engaging auxiliary.
Oops, wrong button.
By yourself. You're in a lot of trouble.
No, I'm not. Shut up. I'm safe. No trouble. Why am I here? What a weird place to be.
Don't play games with the Knights Templar.
Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to...
Identify yourself. You're in a lot of trouble.
Oh shit, I'm gonna fall down.
Where are you?
Where was it? There we go. That doesn't seem to do jack shit.
You must have no idea who you're... I've been waiting for this. I will not succumb to you.
This is dumb. So this triangle spot on the back meant absolutely nothing. I just shot that thing and it didn't do any extra damage whatsoever. Maybe I can still knock him out? I mean, they have pretty heavy armor. Nope. So how am I supposed to deal with these assholes? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Explosives? I don't have any explosives. Mag rail, I guess. Do I mag rail them in the triangle spot? Because that was the whole idea, right? They had a weak spot in the back near the marked with a triangle. Or just mag rail, I guess. Just shoot him with the mag rail. They just explode. All right. It's one more guy, right? Yeah.
Still got some fight in me. Your time on this earth has limits.
Well, hopefully we won't have to face too many of those. It's just a mag rail lying there, just in case you didn't get it earlier. Okay. Heal? Yeah, I need to heal. I'm gonna chomp down on some food.
To revive JC, you'll have to repair Helios's 5 processing modules with an infusion of your biomod architecture. Prepare yourself for the unexpected, Alex. JC is conscious, but trapped in a struggle with the Helios AI. His memory is so intermingled with the AI that echoes of his former life are embedded in the very construction of this sanctuary.
If you say so, Tracer.
Alex Denton, welcome to your brother's sanctuary. My assignment is to answer your questions and provide transportation.
It's getting to be quite a crowd down here for an impregnable fortress. You were looking for J.C. Denton too?
I left Hong Kong in 2052 with instructions to search for J.C. Denton near Groom Lake in Nevada. I am an AI construct developed by Tracer Tong. My instructions were not to stop looking until I was certain that Mr. Denton was safe.
He isn't exactly safe with my former classmate Billy Adams skulking around. She went over to the Templars.
Billy Adams must be destroyed. If she damages the Helios core, she will destroy JC's mind.
She was always a prankster.
When you have eliminated the threat and spoken to JC, go outside to the abandoned VersaLife base. You will need to turn on the pilot beacon so that I can land safely and take you to your next destination.
Ava! Yeah, Ava's an AI. She's never a real human. She's literally the helicopter, basically. She's an AI inside the helicopter. It's been helping me along while she was searching for J.C. Denton, with help from me. Speaking of J.C. Denton... a bunch of dudes down there. Oh, that's a lot of greasels. I think it's time to get sniping. Where are you hiding, Greasels? No! Oh dear. Like I was acting like a human. Was that someone died? I went over and checked. Well, I'm gonna start needing a lot more ammo stuff now. So cold, so cold, so cold. Rip Dunway. Biomod. But electricity. Is there anything else here? No, it's just the biomod. Well, maybe it's worth it. I can avoid taking too much damage. What's that? Skull! Well, I didn't take any damage, so that worked out alright. No big deal, 7 biomod canisters. I can literally, if I feel like it, just drop this entirely, pick up regeneration, heal up to full, and go back to full vision enhancements. Just have so many biomods. Okay, but for real, where am I going? Through the thing.
Look at this funhouse. I guess it's some sort of architectural photo album. This room is from Hong Kong, where J.C. Denton went into hiding for a while. Talk about ego. Is this what you want to bring about? The whole world recreated in his image?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is meant to be Maggie Chow's apartment.
The other key is already here. It is time to awaken JC, but we fear she is here to prevent it and to harm him. You must stop her, and you must revive him.
But how?
Upon the arrival of the key, JC was to be awakened to welcome the perfected genetic code. Then he and Paul were to share it with the world. Now there is much unexpected violence, but we will proceed according to the original plan.
What needs to be done?
Activate the nodes, reconnect him with the waking. But beware, the other key has made her own plans.
What do you mean?
She has machines, weapons. She has hate. She intends to destroy JC and all who stand in her way. Do not let this come to pass.
I like the basic idea of this, but it's just too weird and wacky. It's too out there crazy sci-fi. Teleporting around in like magically created versions of his memories, talking to the Grey to reawaken him. It's a bit over the top. Book. Another book. The Luminous Path. Tracer Tong, J.C. Denton. Yeah, Yuan Wu Ping. That's a famous stunt coordinator, I think. Also, look how small this apartment is. Like, granted, you only get like a bit of it, but, you know, come on. Before we click on that, let's make sure we explore everything. Oh, that's a big dude. What do they call Karkians? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, he's been eaten real bad. Rip in peace. Right, we saw all these. Yeah. I think that's really all there's to it here. Ooh, no. Another biomod, because why not? Alright. Teleport to the next place. Hello.
Excellent work, Alex. Repair this Tower of Babel, and just when the king reaches out to touch the sky, we will be there to snatch his hand away.
Hey, the light switch is working.
She brings destruction with her. I hope you can end it.
Do you recognize this, by the way? It might be hard not to recognize because, again, everything's so goddamn small and we can't open and see the corridor. But you might have recognized the song that was playing a little bit in the background. This is supposed to be Manderley's office. And the music in the background is basically what plays when you're in combat in the UNATCO. Manderley doesn't even get to have a computer anymore. Because there's no real model for computers in this game except that stupid little thing in the back. Where do I even go, honestly? Hello?
JC sleeps unsafe.
Literally just walk through the bathroom. This, I feel like this is such a pretty decent idea to like revisit part of JC Denton's memory, sort of, but it's done so limited. Never get to see or do much. Okay, this is a bit tricky. What the fuck just happened? I like teleported on top. Dodged. Oh, Jesus. It's so dark here, but if I turn on the thing, it all reflects on the snow. So it gets all mega bright. Oh, shit. I need to heal. More biomon canisters. You got a lot of them here. Everyone's been eaten. Soup looks like vomit because of the chickpeas and the lentils. You can't add chickpeas and lentils to tomato soup. What the tomato soup should be pure and basically nothing in it except maybe some pasta. You could maybe add like a little bit of macaroni in there, basically. That's about it. Otherwise, you're just having a weird mix, not real tomato soup. Jacob's War.
She moves to destroy JC. We do not understand this violence.
I don't know where this is supposed to be. Oh no, I do know what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be the airplane. Lebedev's airplane. But again, it's so tiny. It's hard to notice, honestly. This is supposed to be where I found out Paul was in the NSF and everything.
She moves freely toward her goal.
But it's just a brief look of kind of something that's a little bit similar, and then nothing. And then for some reason a grey in the middle of it all. It's weird. It's a whole weird situation. And then it's like, oh, and then we can go down and pick up stuff. Well, can we not go down anymore? Do we have to fall down now? There doesn't seem to be a path down anymore. Oh, yeah. I was worried I was going to fall down there, but no, okay. No more secrets. Ah, yes.
Thanks for doing all the hard work finding the way in here. All I had to do was follow in your footsteps, and now I'm just minutes away from completing my objective.
You couldn't find your way for like 3 hours?
Here to awaken JC.
Don't let Apostle Corps or the Illuminati use you as a pawn. One wants to worship JC, and the other wants to try to control him. Neither group can see he's too mad and too powerful for either. I'm going to destroy him while he's still weak. It's the only sane answer.
Huh. I love how my only option is still I can't let you do that. But then the other one is I kill you or I don't want to kill you.
I can't let you do that. I'm going to take you down, but I'll try to leave you breathing. I don't want to kill you, Billy.
So this is how it ends? Okay, I'm ready, but I don't think you are. You may have dealt with SSC or even armored Templars before, but you've never taken on a true equal. Or a friend. But I guess you're just as crazy as the rest of them. Another threat to be neutralized. It's over, Alex. I'm reduced to a pest exterminator.
Why did you spawn so close to me? Oh god. Okay, he's scrambled now. That means he's gonna be on my side, I think. I really wish he didn't have to spawn so close to me. Feels a bit unfair. Anyway, let's take her out. Where actually is she? Oh yeah, we should probably take out this one too. Or scramble it at least. Billy? Where are you hiding? She's cloaked, I think. Billy! Hello? I literally just ran away from her and then she's gone. Oh yeah, this is the place where we found all those clones back in the day, and then we found Alex Denton. This is kind of where I was grown. Where did she go? Okay. I don't know what happened to her. Anyway, thank you, Silimna, for gifting us 5 subs to a lot of people. Pants a lot got a gift sub, 6 months. Frederick got one, first month. And X-Death Evan. Oh, that's a Breath of Fire 2 reference right there for 1 month. Hunger Pegasus for a month, and Haloa for 8 months. Thank you, Silimna, and congrats to those 5 people. Welcome to the sub club.
Yes. Merging. Find me near the entrance to the sanctuary. I have so much to tell you.
What happened to Billy? I don't even know. I just ran from her and then she was gone. Do you think the turrets killed her? Once I scrambled them?
At last, my scientists succeeded. You were the complete solution. My brother Paul was to be upgraded first so that he could carry the infusions through the gate, but there was a setback.
You're really J.C. Denton. What happened to your brother?
He nearly died 2 years ago. My chief scientist, Tracer Tong, thought that he'd perfected the biomod substrate, but there were recombinant anomalies in Paul. He had to be cryogenically frozen to save his life. Luckily, you and the other subjects at last accepted complete transformation.
Which is why we can pass through the gate and enter this place.
That, and much more. We're now ready to transform the human race. It became clear to me after the defeat of MJ-12 that the old answers to tyranny are inadequate. I needed the Helios merger in order to contemplate the problem effectively.
And?
I'm going to establish the first post-human civilization, and you're my first citizen. Welcome.
A new civilization? That's a pretty tall order. What do you need from me?
I need you to return to Cairo to rescue my brother Paul, who was seized by the Templars. Then meet me at Liberty Island, where in the ruins of an old military base there is an Aquinas node that can be used to distribute the infusion technology worldwide.
Tell me more about this post-human civilization.
Before the disruptions, Helios and I had many months of productive thought. Up to now, all free societies have started with one premise. Human nature is cruel, unjust, a force to be controlled.
I follow you so far.
The separation of powers, from Aristotle to Montesquieu, is designed purely to thwart the ambitions of individuals. How comical the West pride in its vast tangle of agencies, jurisdictions, arcane procedures.
What's the alternative?
Address the flaws in human nature. Make all beings truly equal in both body and mind. If you start with minds that are lucid, knowledgeable, and emotionally sound, the needs of government change dramatically.
How do you control human emotions? Antidepressants? Is that freedom?
Is it freedom when one child is born to poverty, a chance combination of organic materials, while the wealthy child is shaped every day of his life, enhanced genetically, trained, educated, often augmented nanotechnologically?
Why not get rid of nanotech and genetic engineering, the technologies that make people different from each other?
Then you go down the path of intolerance as your friend Billy did. Is human nature perfect? No. Therefore, improvements are to be welcomed, not annihilated in Templar pogroms. As enhanced beings, we can establish a pure democracy that runs on instantaneous input from the electorate.
I did get the reference, and X-Death is obvious. Like, if it's a combined thing, then X-Death is from Final Fantasy V, and Death Even is from Breath of Fire 2. By the way, I love Breath of Fire 2. Final Fantasy V, not so much. It's not a bad game. It deserves credit for the job system. It's really great, and that created amazing games to come after it. But overall, I think the story in that is kind of meh. But yeah. No, we're not going to turn all the humans into zombies, but we are going to... The idea is like to improve all humans. That's JC's plan. To make everyone as good as possible, so that there's equality and everyone is... Yeah.
What would this pure democracy look like?
The Helios AI has the processing power to handle all governmental functions worldwide, legislative, executive, and judicial.
Once every mind has been enhanced and can merge with the AI, attitudes towards major legislation can be processed on a daily or even more frequent basis.
You want everyone to be like the Omar and meld themselves together into one huge AI construct?
Helios will communicate, not assimilate. Life will go on as usual.
Helios is starting to sound like an enlightened despot.
All governments have power. The benefit of giving this power to a synthetic intellect is that human affairs would no longer need to be ruled by generalities. Helios will have a deep understanding of every person's life and opinions.
What if I don't want someone peeking into my mind?
Upon consideration, you'll see that this arrangement is for the best. General ideas are no proof of the strength, but rather of the insufficiency of the human intellect. The words of Alexis de Tocqueville, an observer of the birth of modern democracy. Though general ideas allow human minds to make judgments quickly, they are necessarily incomplete.
So
de Tocqueville noted that an all-knowing mind, the mind of God as he conceived it, would have no need for general ideas. It would understand every individual in detail and at a glance. Incomplete applications of law or justice would be impossible for such a mind.
So you see yourself as a god?
I want human affairs to be driven by wisdom. Finding the correct recipe for wisdom has been my project these long years under the ice.
You seem to think you've succeeded.
Wisdom must first be human. You must start with what a human sees and feels. But wisdom must also be knowledgeable, logical, and fair to billions of other beings.
How much of you is a machine?
Helios and I are one consciousness. No distinction is possible.
You expect 10 billion people to submit to the rule of a software construct? What if some of them resist?
The people will welcome true equality. Help me, Alex. You've come this far toward restoring Apostle Corps. Finish the job by rescuing my brother from the Templars in Cairo.
I'll leave for Cairo as soon as I can.
A helicopter followed you here. Tracer Tong sent it to pick me up from Area 51 after my infiltration of MJ-12. Ava Johnson was the pilot, an AI construct. I'm putting her at your disposal. Go back to the surface and activate the pilot beacon at the abandoned VersaLife base so that she will know where to land.
Well, there you go. That's a lot of philosophy thrown at us. But you also now sort of see what his plan is. Plan is to improve every human being on Earth, connect them all to the Helios AI, and have Helios be able to interface with every human being to read and understand them as people, and therefore let democracy work by literally listening to every single person and make choices because of that. This is, I think, year 2072 or something right now. So we are quite a bit far in the future.
Alex Denton. How does it feel to share such an infamous name? Don't be deluded by the AI's ingenuity. Your brother JC has long since been devoured by the Helios core, and if you revive Paul, you will be reviving a sworn terrorist. There is a better way. More when you reach Cairo.
Also, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Breath of Fire too. I played through that game so many times. Well, that's not true. Not that many. I've only probably finished it like 3, maybe 4 times. But it was the game that made me discover RPGs. When I was a kid and playing through games on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like, I wasn't really sure, like, I didn't really know that I liked RPGs. I just sort of played a bunch of I played a lot of sports games and just random platformers, like a lot of the classics like Mario and everything. And then randomly one day I was in just like a sort of a supermarket, I guess, yeah. And I just saw like the box on the shelf. It's like this dude with blue hair and a sword, and it's got Breath of Fire, it's dragon, girl with wings. And it's like, this looks maybe cool, let's try it. Bought it, which is expensive as hell at the time. I will remember it costing 749 crowns, which is a lot of money. It was even more money back then. It must have been, I was pretty sure it was like birthday money or something at that point. And I played it and I loved it, and since then I've always loved RPGs.